Ever felt like your life doesn't matter? Like you're just one tiny speck in a world of billions? Like your actions, your struggles, your very existence makes no difference at all? We've all had those moments, the dark nights of the soul, where we question everything, our worth, our impact, why we're even here. But what if I told you that feeling that you've had is the biggest lie you'll ever believe? Let me share a story from one of our own. William Flash, a Darren Daily community member, sent me this story. He posted it a while back. This story might change the way you see yourself forever. The last rays of sunlight painted the sky in deep oranges and purples as Harold stood on the bridge, gripping the cold railing with weathered hands. He dropped a pebble into the water below. Ripples spread out across the surface, mirroring the emptiness that filled his life since Sarah passed. Then a rumble. A beat-up white pickup truck pulled up. Todd's Greenhouse Nurseries was barely visible on the door. Inside, a man slumped over his steering wheel. Fog on the glass, face twisted in pain. Harold walked over and knocked. Are you okay, buddy? The man barely responded. Heart attack. Trying to get to the hospital. Harold didn't hesitate. You can't drive, I'll take you. Jack Todd, the man managed. I'm alone. My workers, all gone home. Harold jumped in. I know what alone feels like. Hold on. They flew through the dark, the old engine roaring. Every breath Jack took was a reminder that every precious moment now mattered. They reached the hospital just in time. Hours passed. Memories flooded Harold's mind. Sarah's stroke, the waiting room, the prayers. This time, he prayed it would end differently. And it did. The doctor appeared at dawn. If you hadn't brought him in, that's all she had to say. A week later, Harold stood in Jack's hospital room, surrounded by Jack's greenhouse team, faces full of gratitude. Jack gripped Harold's hand. This man, as he addressed the room, didn't just save my life, he said. He saved 30 families, their livelihoods, all because he showed up. Tears welled up in Harold's eyes. He leaned in and whispered, I wasn't just walking on that bridge, Jack. I was saying goodbye. He paused. You saved me too. Let that sink in. Harold thought he didn't matter, that he had nothing left to give. Yet in that moment, he was exactly where he needed to be. To save a life, to preserve 30 families, to rediscover his own reason for living. Here's the paradox. We chase big change. We want big impact. We want to leave a massive legacy. But often, the greatest impact we'll ever have happens in moments when we can't predict, or even see, or plan for. One small act, one simple decision, one human connection, like a pebble dropped into the water. You don't even see where the ripples end, but they're there. They're always there. Let me give you 3 truths to remember. Number 1 is this: your presence matters. Harold didn't do anything extraordinary. He was just there and chose to act. And that changed everything. Number 2, small acts create massive ripples. One drive to the hospital, it saved 30 families. And it saved Harold too. Number 3, your darkest moments can become turning points. Harold was at rock bottom, but that's exactly where purpose found him. So here's your Darren Daily challenge. Grab your Darren Daily journal and reflect on these 2 questions. Number 1, who might need you to simply be present right now? And number 2, how could your current struggle be shaping you for a purpose you can't yet see? You'll never fully know the power of your presence, but I promise you, your words, your actions, even your quiet courage, they ripple, they reach, they matter. So when the voice tells you you don't matter, remember Harold on that bridge and keep dropping pebbles. You never know which ripple might save a life. Now, share in the comments. When was there a time when a small action that you took had a bigger impact than you expected? Let's keep the ripples going.